It's year 3 for the second stint of the tenure for Mark Farriba as the head coach of the Stratford Eagles, and should be an interesting year in year 2 in the Georgia High School Association. And Coach, no doubt last year was a year of transition for you going in the Georgia High School Association. How did it go? How do you kind of look back and evaluate that first year?
Well, overall, it was really a good year. We were 6-4 in the regular season. We finished second in our sub-region. Had a second loss to the defending champion Aquinas on the road. We lost really the last second of the game, last play of the game to Lincoln County over there, and lost to Wesleyan, which is a AA school. Then we lost in the first round of the playoffs to the eventual state champion Mount Perrin. But overall, you know, we had a really great, some good wins. A good win over FPD, good win over, you know, other schools in our region, Wilkinson Twiggs, Mountain Sales. But overall, I felt like we were very, very competitive and answered a lot of questions.
You had some common opponents as far as the city schools that you've been playing the GISA, but I mean, to feel that way about being competitive, was that kind of the thing you were most curious going into, of how you would stack up against those out-of-town schools that have been in the Georgia High School Association?
Well, you know, I thought we would be competitive. I mean, having been in the GHSA prior to coming back to Stratford, I knew, you know, I knew what it was like.
Yeah.
The biggest thing for me was how our players were going to handle it mentally, and you know, what their mindset would be, you know, their doubts, or you know, just the fear of the unknown or whatever. But they handled it beautifully, and really just felt like we were just doing what we always do.
Did that make even the younger kids who you knew would be facing the competition in year 2 and 3 of this process, did that make them feel good knowing how they stood up against those teams?
Yeah, I really do think it was a big thing for them.
Yeah.
And I think it helped answer a lot of questions in their mind for them. So going forward, you know, we're past that.
Yeah.
And can move on.
All right, well, coming up in our next report, we'll take a look at how the Eagles will fare in year 2 in the Georgia High School Association with a pretty good offense. That'll be in our next report.